Another lesson that I've learned over the years that has really helped me is about money, finances. You see, there is no lesson, no matter the level of education you have in the formal setting, on money, how to make it, how to keep it, how to multiply it. So all of us are just walking around, working and making some money. But at the end of the day, do you know how to keep the money? Do you even know how to multiply money? I think that one of the core lessons that I've learned that has really transformed my life is how I think about money. Many people have wrong mindset about money because when I was growing up, some of the stories I hear about money is, hey, money doesn't grow on trees. Okay. Another thing that you hear a lot is, hey, when you get money, save money for rainy day because something bad is going to be happening. So it means that the only reason that I'm saving the money is so that I will, finance some adventure in the future. Okay, that's what I heard. Another thing that I heard about money is that, hey, go to school, work, save some money, buy land, and be okay. Then another thing that I learned about money is that, hey, be careful about money. Money can change you. Listen to me. If you want to become successful, then you have to change your mindset about money. Money is nothing like what we have been told in the past. Yes, they say money doesn't grow on trees. If you plant the right tree, money will come to you. That's it. So if you want to create money, you plant the right tree. Make sure you get to the right profession. Make sure you become the best person in that profession. Make sure you have some investment somewhere. Money is going to be flowing to you. So money doesn't grow on trees. It does if you plant the right tree. Another thing is, hey, save money. You don't know what is going to happen in the future so that you can finance a disaster. Listen to me. You don't save money to finance a disaster. There is only one reason you should save money, and that is to invest it, meaning to multiply and make the money work for you. Yes, you have to be able to reach a point where you have what we call emergency fund, which is you build up a reserve of about 3 to 6 months of your expenses if you should lose your job today or your inflow is no longer there. That is there. After you build that emergency fund, 3 to 6 months of your expenses in case something bad happens, the rest of the money must not be in a savings account. The rest of the money must be stored in a manner where it will be reinvested. So you don't save money to finance a disaster in the future. That is a wrong spirit, a wrong habit to have as an individual. You save money so that you can use it to multiply. Another thing is, hey, be careful. Money will change you. Listen to me. Yes, money will change you. So if you're not ready to change, then remain in your poverty. Money will change you. When you become wealthy, you become successful, it will change you. Why? Because it will change where you eat. It will change the kind of car you are going to be driving. It will change the neighborhood you would want to live in. It will change where you would want your children to go to school. It will change the people who are going to be coming around you. It is going to change you. Money changes people. So this whole myth of, hey, I'm afraid money will change me. Yeah, you will be changed. But this is one thing that you must understand. Money amplifies the true nature of people. Stay with me carefully. Money amplifies the true nature of people. So if you are a jerk as a poor person, more money will make you more jerk. If you are somebody who is humble in nature, you carry yourself and you respect other people, more money will amplify that. If you are somebody who is generous, more money will make you more generous. So money just amplifies what you are as an individual. If you are somebody who hates others, more money will create more hatred for you. But if you're somebody who loves others, who respects people, more money will just highlight and amplify that. That is why they said that if you want to know the true nature of a person, give them money or power. Because that is where you know whether this person is arrogant, whether this person is humble, whether this person respects others, whether this person is courteous or not. So money would change your taste, would change your society, would change your environment, would change your lifestyle, but it will just amplify at your core who you are. So if you sit there and say, hey, I'm afraid because you become rich and then now you are a target. Hey, I don't want to change. Look at these rich people. They say they are arrogant. They say they are this. So you don't want to be rich. Fine. Stay broke. Stay miserable. Continue in your misery. By the grace of God, you're going to die one day and you didn't leave any footprints on earth. Goodbye. We thank you for your survival here on earth. But you need to understand, money is good. Money is a tool used to open doors. With money, a lot of changes can be made. I tell people this, about 99% of the problems that the average individual faces can be solved with money. Because there are people who cannot get proper food, cannot get proper medication, cannot get proper accommodation. These are basic necessities. Why? Because they're broke. So if they get some money, they can fix some of these problems. Many marriages are on the verge of collapse or have collapsed, not just because probably there is poor communication, the sex is not good, or other things, but sometimes at the death of all this is money. Because imagine you are the man, your business is not going on well, or your salary is not enough, but you and your wife, you lack wisdom, so you don't have any moderate lifestyle, you have an extravagant lifestyle. So as a man, always there is pressure on you to make more money so that you can continue to finance the extravagant lifestyle that you are sheepishly living. Now, that extra stress you are taking upon yourself is going to be affecting you sexually. So you cannot even perform better in bed. And the woman, the same thing is going to be affecting you. So always you are stressed out because there's a bill that has to be paid, children's school fees, rent, or whatever the heck, there is a car maintenance that has to be paid for. So you realize that there are problems all around you, and that is affecting the unity or the sanity of the marriage. So at the core of all these problems is money. But that is what you need to understand, that when you start making money, do not inflate your life. This is an error people commit. They start making money, then you see them start wearing, expensive clothing, expensive suits, branded suits, using expensive devices or phones, driving luxurious cars, living in expensive neighborhood because they want others to know that, yeah, they have arrived. That is a wrong money move. If you are somebody who wants to become successful, somebody who wants to live life on your own terms, then it is important for you to understand and know that when you start making more money, you don't inflate your lifestyle. This they refer to as the lifestyle inflation. You need to still stay low. Like the best move is to have peace of mind. The best move is not to have any financial stress. I say this always. There are many people driving cars they don't qualify to drive. There are many people living in neighborhoods they don't qualify to be living in. There are many people taking their children to certain schools that they are not supposed to be taking them to. I am not saying don't dream. I am not saying don't have aspiration. But why should I be driving a car that stresses me? So that if I park the car, I can't fill my tank. I park the car, I am seeing fuel prices, then I'm screaming. So I'm screaming because I can't buy fuel for my car. Or there is something broken on the car, they have to fix it, and that becomes headache, that becomes a stress that is going to affect all aspects of your life. Listen, you have to learn how to make money. But the most important thing is how to keep that money so that you don't make it and give all of them out. There are many of you, you think, oh, if I can make more money, my life will be better. I can guarantee you, 99.9% of the time, if you make more money, your life is going to be worse. Not because the money is not good, but because every time you make more money, you have a lifestyle inflation. You want to buy a new car, you want to buy a new watch, you want to buy a new sunglasses, you want to go and live in an expensive neighborhood. You want your children to go to a certain schools. You want to start flying private or start flying first class when you can afford maybe economy or maybe just only business class. So it is not about how much money you make. It's about how much money you keep. And this is a lesson that I've learned over the years. And if you follow me, you will realize that I'm not somebody who is flashy. You will never see me in that environment of flashiness. Everything around me serves a certain purpose, and there is a reason for them, and that is it. I don't spend money because I want to fill a void. If not, there will always be a void. Because I see that the reason why some people want to drive a certain car, live in a certain neighborhood, have a certain lifestyle, is not because it makes them happy. It's because they are trying to score points. They are trying to, compete with other people. If that is the reason behind the lifestyle you have, then you have a mediocre lifestyle. You feel inferior of yourself, and you think those material things will validate you. No. At the core, you must know who you are, so that even if you are wearing jeans and polo shirts, you know who you are. Even if you're in a suit, you know who you are. Even if you are walking, you know who you are. Even if you are driving a Mercedes Benz, you know who you are. Because these material things at the core will not change the image you have of yourself. If you have a poor self-image, no matter the money you make, you will just blow all of it away. But if you have a good self-image, that will help you so that you don't just buy things because you are buying them to show other people, but you are buying them because they make you happy, and most importantly, they make your life much comfortable. This is what you need to understand about money. So learn to make it, but most importantly, learn to keep it. And the final thing I will leave you with is, don't put your money into things you don't understand. And I've said this over and over again. Only invest your money in the things that you understand. Yes, I have had a lot of people come to me, hey, Nhyira, invest in this thing, invest in that thing. Charlie, this is the new thing. I don't know about it, so I'm not going to put my dime into it. Hey, Charlie, people are buying cars. So, Charlie, don't you see the things on Instagram? Don't you see the thing on TikTok? Let them be buying their cars. I don't know about it. I don't want to put my money into it. Because many people are very greedy. They promise them, hey, if you bring this money every 24 hours, we'll give you X amount of interest rate. Then they are too gullible about themselves. Then they go and give the money. Then by the time they realize the money is gone, the person running the scheme has run away with the money. You cannot toil with your money like that. Make sure you make the money, but know how much of that money you keep. But most importantly, make sure that you learn how to multiply the money, that the money can work for you. Let me know your thoughts about this. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Sites that I want to visit, but it all boils down to one thing, that everything, so you don't have this kind of burden and failure